Hello, hello, hello. Wilson, the old guy in the hat. I'm going to run another test with this app. I better let you know, I am not a salesperson for anything on this site. I just give my opinion. I do try out most of the systems that come along this way. I mostly get them sent to me for free, and that's about what they're worth. You do have to remember, the casinos have everything set in their favor. You are supposed to win sometime so that you will come back. That's the plan. They do know what they're doing. So what about this app if nothing else works? Well, as good as it is, nobody knows what's coming next. And any routine will hit a killer spot. But what I've found with this app, it's prepared for the killer spot with money management to pull you through. I like that. As I said, I'm not selling this. It's just my opinion. Am I always right? Well, I like to think so. My wife will tell you otherwise. As a side note, I went back in the bedroom to get my glasses and tripped over my wife's bra. It was a booby trap. All right, all right, all right. Let's pull up a practice game and make this app do its work. Banker, banker, player. Player, player, player. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Dragon Slayer and the regional money management. See if it can pull it out of any bad spots. So we'll try and knock the money down here first. I'll get rid of $8,000 on the ties. Hope the tie doesn't win here. There we go. We lost that. So now it's a player up there. We're going to bet $5 on banker. But it was a player. So now it says $15 on player. We're going to do just what it tells us to do. I got two players up there. So whatever the app says, that's what we'll do, no matter what. And a player it was. Okay, so we won that. Now it's saying no bet. The banker won, so now we're going to bet $5 on player. And player won. Okay, let's do $5 on player again, so it says. But it's a banker, of course. So, well, it says 15 on player. And player won. Well, the app's having a little bit of luck here, isn't it? So, $5 on banker. And that won. $5 on player. I'm marking it all up above here after, so I hope I get them right here. The banker won there, so now we gotta go 15 on banker. But it's a player. So let's go 35 on player this time. Let's hopefully some bad times here, see if the money management can get us out of it. Now, there we go. That was a banker. So we're going to go 75 on banker. That seems like pretty well Martindale so far, but and banker won it. So I guess we won't see the correction there. But anyways, $5 on banker. That's better. Okay, so banker wins that too, so let's go $5 on player. And that was a banker. So now it's going to say 15 on banker. You got a tie, just repeat, rebet. And that's the banker. So it's doing pretty good at predicting so far. $5 on banker. And that comes through. I'll bet it goes to player now. Nope, we're going to go $5 on banker. But it's a player. Okay, so now it says 15 on banker. And it's a player. This thing is really pushing the banker, so 35 on banker. look for some hard times here. What do we got? Oh, there it goes. One again. Okay. So now it's saying change shoes. All right, well, that's it for that shoe. Let's change over to the next shoe and see what happens there. All right, so that one won $78 and told me to change. So same thing, Dragon Slayer with Regal Money Management. New shoe. Let's knock down some of this money again. We'll knock off about $8,000 off of there. We're not going to play with that kind of money. $2,000 is actually more than I would play with this year, but let's do it. $5 on banker since that was a player. And that was a banker. So now it's saying $5 more on banker. It's going to hope for a streak here, I guess. And that was a banker. Another $5 on banker. Now it's a player. Okay, so it's going to assist on banker though. 15 on banker. But it's a player. And that's going to push for banker. 35 on banker. I'll do whatever it says. And it's a player. Oh, now it's saying no bet. So let's see what it's going to do now. Well, we got a tie, so still no bet. Banker. Okay, so now it's going 75 on banker. And I have no idea why, but let's do what it says. And it's a player. Okay, so now we're going to have some hard times. So I'll see what the money management will do here. $40 on player. See if it can get us back in the game here. We know what Martindale would do. It would just keep doubling up and doubling up. Well, there we go. We got $40 of it. So now it's saying $90 on player. $80, $85, $90. Okay. But it's a banker. Oh, good. Okay, so let's see. Now it's saying 60 on player. Let's see if it can get us out of this tough spot. And that's a banker. Okay, so now it's saying 80 on banker. That's a tie. There, we got that one. Okay. Let's just see if we can get out of the problem here. 160 on player. That's getting into some pretty big bets, but that's what it's saying. That's what we're going to do. There we go. I guess it knows its stuff. We're right back in the game. So $5 on banker, and we're up $10.50 after all that. But that's what we want. Okay, so we got a banker there. Let's stay with the banker. 5 more. But it's a player. Let's go 15 on banker. And it's a player. Okay, 35 on player. Or banker, I mean. No, I mean player. And we got that one. Okay, so no bet it says. And that was another player. So it's going to stay with player here, I guess. $5 on player. And that's a win. Oh, okay, $5 on player again. Yeah, we got a streak of players going here. See if it'll continue on. Nope, that was the end of it. Okay. But it wants to come right back, so 15 on player. And it's a banker. Okay, well, it's going 35 on player. The tie. Rebet. But that's a banker. Okay, so 75 on banker. That's what it's saying. And banker it is. Right again. $5 on banker again. But it's a player. So 15 on player. You kind of expect that from me for me to be making mistakes along the way anyway. So 35 on banker. Let's do that. But it's a player. 75 on banker. It's going to insist on banker, but it's a player. Okay, so we're going running into some more problems here. So what's the money management now? It's going 45 on player. When it's sure of itself, it'll give us a big one. Okay, we got that much. Now it's saying no bet here. Another player. Okay, so now it's saying 90 on player. See if it connects this time. A tie. And by golly, it did it. Okay, we're right back in the game again. Oh, now it's saying to change shoes. Okay, so we'll get it changed around here. Now, there's a couple streaks of players in there, eh? So we got 56.50 out of that shoe. Same system, Dragon Slayer. New game. Oh yeah, let's take the 8,000 off of the amount of money there. As long as we don't win a tie here. We got a player again, so it says $5 on banker. Banker it is. Okay, so $5, let's stay on banker. Got a tie, repeat. There we go, we got a player, so 15 on banker. Banker it is, okay. So now we're going $5 on player. And that one wins. Okay, let's go for chop here. All right, keep the chop going. Yep, $5 on player. But it's a banker. Okay. All right, so we got a couple bankers there. Let's go with $5 on banker. Or 15 on banker, I'm sorry. There we got that. This shoe is moving along pretty good. Got a tie. Repeat. Player wins. Okay, so let's go chop again, $5 on banker. Got the banker, $5 on player. Nope, it wants to stay on banker. Okay. Banker wins. I guess it must be going for predominantly bankers in this shoe. There's another banker. Okay, now it's going to switch to player though. Got a tie. And it was a banker. So now it'll go back to banker, 15 on banker. But it's a player. Okay, 35 on banker. Since banker is predominant on the shoe so far, let's push it. Banker it is. Right back in the game. $5 on banker. Yeah, it did say $5 on banker. But we got a tie. And it's a banker. Let's stay with banker. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's banker. Okay, $5 on banker. Another tie. Banker it is still. Okay, let's switch to player. And he was right this time. Okay, so the app is saying get right back to banker, $5 on banker. But it's a player. So we're going 15 on banker. My golly, you got that right. So let's stay with banker, eh? That's what it says. $5 on banker. And that's a player. Okay, so now it's saying 15 on banker. Ding, ding. Another one right. Okay, so now it's saying $5 on player. Have a look here, see if I got this straight. Now we're going in the middle of chop chop. $5 on player. Wrong again. Banker it is. Okay, so 15 on banker. But it's a player. Chop chop. 35 on banker now. And the app is right again, so. Well, the app is saying it's time to leave this shoe. Let's see what we got here. That's a pretty chop shoe, eh? A couple little streaks in there. We're up $111.75. So there's our three totals there, guys. Well, there we go. That's clear as mud. I never made a single decision on all three games. I just used this app. Where are we here to get that in there? The lighting doesn't seem to work very good on that. That's what I'm using. It made all the decisions for me. I kind of like that. No more dumb mistakes. Well, maybe. I'll find a way. I'm going to keep testing this thing till I find which system I like the best with which money management I like the best. I'll let you know what I'm finding. Well, that was 3 games. I better get off of here. Talk to you next time, guys. Stay safe out there. Banker, banker, player. Player, player, player. Show me the money.